You know how they say that Zack Snyder's vision isn't going to be tampered in this version? It clearly fucking shows. So Zack Snyder's Justice League will be coming at us somewhere in 2021, and already we do have plenty of information on how it's going to be different compared to the theatrical cut, but we also do have several leaks from Zack Snyder himself, with the certain leaks surrounding one of the more prominent changes in the Zack Snyder cut. And this said prominent change, of course, being Steppenwolf's brand new design, or in this case, his original inception. And clear as day, this version of Steppenwolf does fall more in line with how we did last see him in Batman v Superman, as well as closely resembling the Steppenwolf that we've seen plenty of times through the original concept art for Justice League. And ever since that reveal, a lot of people are very excited into seeing this new incarnation of Steppenwolf. Well, I myself can just either take it or leave it when it comes to Steppenwolf. Now, I might be in the very small minority in this, but I honestly think that the theatrical version of Steppenwolf, at least from a design standpoint, doesn't look too bad. Of course, excluding the CG, because that looks atrocious. Because when you look at the various Steppenwolf designs and costumes over the years from the comics, he always looked pretty lame. So as far as adapting the comic book Steppenwolf design, I think they did the best with what they could have done. And again, I'm excluding the execution of the CG because everyone can universally agree that he looks dreadful. And while I don't seem to care too much on what Steppenwolf looks like in the Snyder Cut, I am willing to admit in that this is much more consistent to the Steppenwolf from Batman v Superman. And so in that sense, I can see that this version of Steppenwolf does fit within the Snyder's universe rather than the theatrical version. But when you really stop and think about the two Steppenwolfs back to back, as much as the differences are night and day, ultimately you are still stuck with the exact same grey bulking beast of a creature. And when you compare the new Steppenwolf to Ares and Doomsday, what makes him remotely different compared to them? Like I said, it doesn't matter about the design of Steppenwolf, he's just going to be a jobber by the end of this. Especially since we're going to see Darkseid in the Snyder Cut in his full glory. And by the sound of things, it does seem like Darkseid is going to be featured pretty prominently in the Snyder Cut. So no matter which way you look at it, he is always going to be overshadowed by the main villain for all intents and purposes. But with all of that aside, I am still fairly interested on what the Snyder Cut will hold, and to see how different and unique Zack Snyder's vision will be compared to that of the theatrical cut, for better or for worse. So what do you think of Steppenwolf's new design in Zack Snyder's Justice League? Do you think he looks marginally better than the theatrical version, or do you think that he looks nothing more than just a grey bulking monster that we've seen many times previously? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, please like and subscribe, take care and have a good one.